let's chat through my intentions for 2022. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, fab to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I try to put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to some slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are as an individual. I think it's the most important thing. So, I told you I would have a mic for this video. I do not, because my adapter arrived, the wrong one. So it's not going well. I am trying for you guys. I am trying to improve the volume, I promise. Just bear with me, bear with me. So I forgot that, of course, Apple changed their adapters 50 million times, and I still use an older model of product from Apple across the board. So I apologise. I forgot that they've updated it, so we have another one on order, and we will hopefully have a microphone in the next video. However, I will continue to try and project as much as I can to help. So, let's get into today's video. So today we are going to talk about my intentions for 2022. I am not a fan of the term New Year's resolution. I don't feel like I have anything to resolve, potentially. I just feel like I have things to move towards. I like to reflect, but more with the intention of making change in the future rather than living in the past. So I tend to think of them as intentions opposed to resolutions. So I have a few different ones. Some of them are just different goals, and this will be a little bit more of a personal video. So there might be some stuff in here that resonates with you on a more personal level rather than the kind of fashion-y stuff that we tend to talk about. So, first things first, and this is something that you can all help me with, 1,000 subscribers. I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm loving where I am at the moment. It's been a bit of a slow burn, but I'm loving where I am currently, and we're at about 315, and it's growing, and I love that because I love being able to interact with you all. I love being able to share a passion with more individuals, and I love the conversation that we're all having. I love chatting with you all on YouTube and Instagram, and I think we have a great time. We have a great community here. Whether you are someone who creates content or watches the content, the fact that we're all able to have these discussions is really fantastic. So shares a passion, particularly if, like myself, you're someone who's, you know, loved ones and close friends and family don't particularly care about this stuff. So it's really nice to be able to share that with people. So 1,000 subscribers would be great. I'm looking forward to hitting 500 because I'm really looking forward to having the channel, that page that you can do when you hit 500 subscribers. So I'm really looking forward to that because then we can get some polls going, we can get some more conversation. I think that's going to be really good fun. So let's hope that we get to 500 relatively soon, and then let's keep going to 1,000 and hopefully beyond. That would be excellent. I just bit my gum. That's going to become an ulcer later. Get some bonjela on that. Okay, I've lost my train of thought now after having just bitten my gum. Where are we? 1,000 subscribers, that's where we were. Yes. I've also noticed I clap my hands a lot, don't I, when this isn't anything that's supposed to be, you know, it's just my kind of like, so, let's go kind of thing. Yeah, I've realised that about myself when I've seen my videos back. Anyway, what are we up to after that? I will strive to continue on my mental health journey. It is going well so far. I feel possibly the best that I've felt in maybe 15 years in terms of my headspace and the clarity that I have and what I'm doing going forward. I feel really positive about life, and that's really important. And yes, so I'm going to continue on that journey, continue striving for just feeling like me. You know, I know that I'm someone who will probably always have a bit of a struggle when it comes to their mental health. However, I feel like I have the groundwork in place and the support around me in order to keep going, and have taken ownership of it myself and have taken control. So that's been really important on this journey, and I look forward to continuing that. and also continuing to support others who might be going through a similar thing. I've had a number of individuals reach out in regards to their own mental health. You know, I'm not a medical professional. I can't give advice. I can only share experience and support. So that's been really nice to be able to have conversations, and particularly where individuals have said to me, I thought it was just me that felt this way. And it's okay to say, no, do you know what? It's not just you that feels this way. A lot of people feel this way. We just don't always talk about it. And hopefully, by talking about it a little bit more, and it demonstrates that there is that opportunity, and we're seeing it much more in the media. So, for example, Dr. Alex George, a GP based here in the UK, he is the kind of mental health advocate for youth with Parliament, and does an incredible job. And he's recently done the Post Your Pill campaign about destigmatising mental health and medication that accompanies that, or just medication in general, to be honest. You know, unfortunately, the human body, it can sometimes run into some challenges. It's really important, but like I said, I can only ever offer support. I can't ever guide, really, because I'm not a medical professional, but I'm just someone who's going through it. So that's been really important, and I will continue to try and support people where I can in the same way that others have supported me. Similar vein, I will continue to be a voice for the causes that I'm passionate about, particularly when it comes to topics of diversity and inclusion. I am a believer that every single person has a right to be themselves, to feel loved, to feel supported, and to be able to celebrate who they are as an individual. I hate the thought of anyone going through life feeling like they cannot be themselves, like they cannot share who they are, and that they can't be loved for who they are. So, and I know that that was a big fear that I had as a member of the LGBTQ+ community, that I thought, oh wow, when I come out, will people love me the same? Will people respect me? Will it present challenges in my life? And I've had conversations with other individuals who have said the same, in case people treat them differently, or, you know, there are so many different areas, and it's so important that every single individual feels accepted and feels loved, because it's absolutely critical. I think, was it? I got the author of the quote that I'm about to share with you wrong. It was Verna Myers, hence why this will be a tiny bit disjointed. That diversity is being invited to the party, inclusion is being asked to dance. It's a really powerful metaphor, because it's one thing to be in the room, but if you don't feel like you're accepted in that room, or you don't feel like you're engaged with it and others are engaged with you, it can still be a really isolating place. So I will continue to hopefully be a voice for that, to continue sharing my journey, and again, continue to provide as much support for others as I can, as much care, as much compassion, and also educate myself, learn from others, read, you know, books. The internet is an incredible resource. Challenge myself and challenge others as well. Absolutely need to keep doing that, need to keep educating myself and keep pushing. Slightly more fun one, I have a couple of hen and stag do's to sort out this year, so I'm hoping they go well. You know, I've already started doing the planning, I've already started getting things underway, we've got some things booked in, but my God, it's like one of the biggest things that someone will go through, particularly if they're only planning on getting married the once. So, you know, you've got to get this right, and I've got a lot of people that are being invited to these things. There's a lot of pressure. So I'm manifesting that they go really well, because I had the odd sleepless night over planning these, and, you know, the odd message to a venue at 2 a.m. to go, oh my God, I've been thinking about this, and so, you know, let's hope that those go well. And then second to that, let's hope that I can find incredible outfits. Ooh, you gotta show up. You gotta show up for the hen, you gotta show up for the stag, you gotta show up for the weddings, you gotta look your best, you gotta look the part. And I am fortunate in the sense I think I have a good wardrobe for this sort of stuff. I have a more formal style, but yeah, my intention is to give the individuals that have trusted me with this last night of freedom, as it is stereotypically known, although they're like months in advance of the weddings, but that they trusted me with that. I want to deliver. And also, I want to have fun, you know? I don't want to go to a shit hen or stag do. I don't want people judging me. So, yes, we are manifesting that those are going to go well, but I think the building blocks are in place for those. I put a lot of thought in, so let's hope for the best. And finally, probably on that similar thought, but it's something that's been on my mind for, well, many years, but it's something that I hope will maybe come my way in 2022, particularly with pretty much everyone I know being in relationships or getting married. So many of my friends are getting married this year. I would really like to find love. I can hand on heart say I've never been in love romantically. And at 27, I would have hoped that that might have not been the case. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel strange for that in any way. It's just not happened for me. And have I, over the years, met some great people? Yes. Were they for me? No. Was I for them? No. You know, we've ultimately just not worked out. And I really hope to find love this year, or to at least be on the way to it. You know, I'm not that person that will meet someone and 2 weeks later be in love. I'm a little bit more guarded than that, although I think if that's what happens, then that's what happens. I'm open to it. But I would really like to find that. I would like to find someone that just makes me smile and that I look forward to speaking to at the end of the day, that I look forward to getting that message from in the morning to say, good morning, did you sleep well? You know, I really would like that. And it feels like a gap in my life. I have a lot to be incredibly grateful for. I work hard for my life, but I'm also very conscious that I have a great life as well, and there are a lot of really hard-working people. So I'm very conscious of that, but I do feel like it's a gap for me, and I have amazing friends and I have amazing family, but I don't think there's anything that can quite fill the same. That's a really poor choice of words for what I'm about to say. It's about to say that can fill the void of a partner. No! Oh, God. Okay, well, you know what I mean. The gap in your life, is that... I don't know. No. This is a family show, we're not... Oh, no. Oh, whatever. Yeah, well. You probably all knew where I was going with that anyway. But, yeah, I think that there are, you know, certain things that you might share with a partner that you wouldn't necessarily share with friends or family. There are certain things you share with your friends that you don't share with your family. There are certain things you share with your family you don't share with your friends. And I think that the partner is the one that you probably would share everything with. Anything you would share with your friends, you would share with your partner. Anything you would share with your family, you share with your partner. So that does feel like something that I have missed over the years. And it's something that I would really, really like to find. But do I know if that's going to happen? No. Am I feeling this insane pressure to make it happen? Absolutely not. If it happens for me, it happens for me. If it happens for me at 27, fine. If it happens for me at 32, fine. If it happens for me at 37, fine. I'm in no rush. However, I would really, really like to find love if I can. Or love to find me, because they always say it's when you least expect it. Well, I mean, at the moment, where have I been going for the past 2 years? Like, how am I going to find it? You certainly don't find it on those apps, are you? Flipping out. People on there ain't looking for love. So, we shall see. We shall see. This doesn't mean that I want, you know, people to say, oh, have you met my friend? We don't want that. Maybe we do. Anyway, I'm waffling. But there, I think we have some clear goals. I think a lot of it is a continuation of 2021. You know, there wasn't anything that's, you know, I don't have anything spend related. Maybe redo my kitchen, and redo my floors. That might be it spend wise. There's not a bag that I have on the list. There's not a shoe I have on the list. There's not, you know, there's nothing that's physical at the moment that I'm thinking I need that in my life. This is all stuff that I think will just be really positive for me, just to supplement how my life already is. So, yes, like I said, I feel it's not lost on me that I do have a nice life. And like I said, it's not without hard work, but I'm fortunate for it and I'm grateful for it. And I'll continue to work hard for it. But the things that are really important to me are my mental health, supporting others who potentially need that support, for being an advocate and voice for communities that don't always have a voice, and continuing to champion those causes and those individuals. A couple of goals with relation to YouTube, because I'm really loving this as kind of a bit of a side project, and also potentially finding, you know, Mr. Right. Who knows? 2022 could be the year. We'll see. Anyway, if you are still with me on this, please do let me know what some of your intentions are. If you have watched the whole video, let us know by placing a unicorn emoji down in the comments, because then that is our code to know that we have hit it to this point. So, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what some of your intentions are, and I look forward to seeing my next video, where hopefully I will have this mic. I promise I'm trying. Anyway, thank you so much as always for watching, and I look forward to seeing my next video. Take care, everyone. Mwah!